Part two of Miss Lex. These people that got these videos on me. If I did this to you and your family, how would you like it? You do unto others as you will want them to do unto you. This is just the universal type of carnal rule of the game. What, do you think you better than me? Why? Because you got money? You can't be better than me with money. And you sitting up here using all of your little wealthy time and rich people time to focus on a person that don't have half the things that you have. I have not. I'd lost everything. Do people understand that? I lost my son 6 months ago to murder, and you would think that people would respect that, but they coming around me even in Mansfield. I don't know these people. And it's time for people to hear my voice. Okay, now it's time for people to hear what Miss Lax, Miss Crystal Lashelle Lax, or Minister Crystal Lashelle Lax have to say, because you've been doing all the talking. You have not allowed me and my family to say not one damn word. You have been the monitor, you've been the narrative, you've been trying to write the script in your way. You understand? At the end of the day, where was you at when I needed help with my kids? Nobody was there. All the men that's out here talking mess, and not once have you helped this woman. You're trying to take from a woman. You're trying to make money off a woman, but you ain't trying to help me. You understand what I'm saying? Or you don't understand? You understand? I got these people in Mansfield now because they follow me everywhere I go. That's stalking. But the law enforcement don't want to support my equal protection rights of the law. That's the 14th Amendment rights. They don't want to protect me, and I'm a woman. I got arthritis, bad arthritis in my left, in my right knee, and I don't have two heart procedure and two strokes. This mess should not be around me at all. I just lost my son 6 months ago, and this is how people are selfish and narcissistic about their own what they need to gain for themselves. You understand? But what about me? People always taking from me. I lost my son. I lost my RV. I lost my land. I lost my income. I have nothing at this point. Do they understand that? They have a home that they go to, a stable home. They have their children. Some of them still have their children with them. Some of them still making far more money than me. You understand? Who's in the position that needs the more help? Who's in the position that needs to make money for myself? Every time when I do, they try to sabotage job interviews, or they try to bring up something of the past that I'm no longer. So it's like everybody else been doing the talking, and you've been talking about me, huh? And you think that you know me, huh? But you ain't never once sat down and had a cup of Starbucks coffee with me. You have never once invited me to dinner to even get to know me. You going by what? And what I'm saying is just a whole bunch of people trying to jump on the bandwagon and to be able to talk about a woman that it basically still grieving over her son. What you think, 6 months? I had that boy I carried that man for 9 months, and then I had to raise him by myself as a single woman. So, do you think that a mom just get over the loss of her child just like that? Do you think that she just get over losing her child as such? So, do you think that a mother, I know that some of you other women out there, you can't relate because that's what they act like, that they can't relate to a mother losing their child, and then you want to laugh off of my expense, right? As long as it's the expense of someone else, so that you could get your laugh on, so that you could get your gossiping words on, huh? That's on. Look at your child. Look at your child. Now I want you to picture in your head that someone takes a gun and shoots your child multiple times in the back, and he didn't have a chance, or she didn't have a chance to defend themselves. See, it's good for you to be on the outside and looking from a smoking window in my business and thinking that you know me and you know everything about me. Why? Because you have the videos showing every day. Every day. Do you think that that's respectful towards me as a grown adult? I'm 59 years old and I raised my children by myself and we struggle. Me and those kids, we struggle. We struggled up and down, up and down. It was never drugs, it was never crack. It was always money problems. At the end of the day, a single mother trying to raise four kids by herself. I know you know the story, right? And my story don't matter. The death of my son doesn't matter because we're Negroes, right? We're black, right? We're niggers, right? So it doesn't matter, right? But I want you to look at your white child, your Mexican child, your Indian child. I want you to look at them. And I want you to imagine somebody, so it could be any color, somebody take a gun and shoot your child multiple times in the back. Now you tell me, what would you feel, mom and dad? How would you feel, mom and dad? See, it's good for you to look at me and be able to gossip in the community about me. But how do you think of that I'm feeling right now? How do you think I feel in all reality? Oh, that's right. They don't have feelings for another person in this today's society. They don't have empathy or sympathy for another person. You understand? They want you to groove with them. They figure that now it's time for you to move on from your son so that we can have our laugh and we can get entertained off of you and off of your grieving and off of your grief and off of your having to start all over. And we're going to try to sabotage you from jobs. We're going to try to sabotage you from housing. We're going to try to keep people away from you because we like seeing you isolated. But I'm very open when I want to be. And I'm very social when I want to be. So I'm introvert and extrovert type of woman. So that can never happen unless I want it to happen. But it seems to me is that you're a group of people that is miserable in your own life. You're a group of people that sees everything wrong in my life, but you don't see nothing wrong in your own life because you don't want to face the demons in your own life. So in order for you not to face your own problems and your own flaws in your own family, that you try to look at me and try to get a laugh off of me, that you try to look at my family and try to get a laugh off of my family instead of looking at your own family and look at the flaws and the shortcoming that you have in your family and learn how to deal with your family disagreement. You know, listening in on me and my daughter Dominique having a conversation over the phone. Yeah, she told me that she heard the tapping in as well. So they must be amateur. They're not good at their spying job. But at the end of the day, hear us going back and forth. That's what moms and daughters do, but that doesn't represent no type of love. But you know, sometimes people, when they hear you and your family members having arguments or having disagreements, whatever, at the end of the day, they figure that this is the perfect time for them to step in and do a wedge, keep the wedges going in separate mode. I just want you to take time out while you doing all of this sloppy and messy gossiping about me and my family. I don't know how I became so popular where everybody wants to know about my business. There ain't nothing. I'm telling you, I am a boring woman. I'm going to look for a place to stay because I'm 59 years old. There's no way that a high risk heart stroke and heart patient should be wandering the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Or you can't relate to that neither. And especially the people that got money. You got more than me. Why are you bothering me? You got the whole world in your hand. But yet this is my message. This is Miss Lax, Antoine, the murder victim mother. Why are you treating me like this? Like I took a gun and killed somebody and murdered someone. I've never murdered someone. It's like they treated me like this, like they want the guy to get off easy. So maybe if we irritate her and provoke her, and then maybe that'll be good in his case. You know what I'm saying? Why is all these people following me and they're not helping me? Why is all these people following me and being all up in my business, but still yet I'm in a very bad situation more than them? They got homes. Let me slow it down. They got a home. They got a roof over their head. I don't. They have money. They have a job that's coming in, income coming in for themselves. I don't. They still have their family around them. I don't. I have some fake family that act like it, but they talk about me too. They've been talking about me since I've been young. So at the end of the day, it's like, look at all these people, look at it from crystal perspective and out of the lenses of my eyes. I'm seeing all of these group of people that is speaking against me, fighting against me, and I'm the one that don't have anything. I'm the one that took big losses here, and they got everything. Does that satisfy you? Why do you have everything, but yet you're not happy unless you gossiping about me, unless you making fun of me in some kind of way? What is wrong with your inside? What is wrong with you? Do you not see that I'm the one that's in need? I tried to start my ministry. Nobody had helped me. I guess that they blackmail me from getting help with my ministry. Why, you think I'm a scam? How can you scam something when you never even came to my ministry? You never even donated anything. So how can my ministry be a scam? So they put these type of smear type of campaigns out on my ministry. So I have a T-shirt business, where you make these T-shirts and you put your own design on it, and they try to stop people from assisting me in that area. And I write my books because you can make money off of writing books. They try to have people not support me in that. Well, I gotta have an income if I don't get a job from somebody company. Are you expecting me to be a 59-year-old just wandering around with no income? Does that sound logic? Does it sound rational? No, not to me, not the way how I was raised. I was raised to work hard for what you get, you save your money, and then you go get what you need.